Thank you for being here for this great presentation. We have an opportunity here today to talk about a couple of different things, and one, of course, is food insecurity. And anytime we're here, that's what we talk about. Here in the state of Connecticut, you know, one of the richest states in the country, there's still 428,000 people who are food insecure. That is significantly better than it was at the peak of the pandemic. But it is not where it was pre-pandemic. There are still many families in all 169 towns that are struggling here in the state of Connecticut. Last year, Connecticut Foodshare distributed 47 million meals across the state of Connecticut. And thanks to the support of Bank of America here today, we'll be able to continue that great work into this year. Today's $185,000 donation will help us put 370,000 meals on the tables of people in need across the state of Connecticut. It's an incredible number, and it is an extraordinary donation, and we are so thrilled that they are here to make this presentation to us. This donation, though, is also about the coronavirus and public health, and the commitment the commitment that we all have to trying to combat this virus and bring us back to some semblance of normal. I mentioned to the governor and to Bill and to Joe that today is kind of our first day back. We have a lot of staff that has never left because they're out there every day. You know, food insecurity didn't stop just because of the pandemic, but we did have some staff that were encouraged to work from home. And today was kind of the first day since the first of the year that we've had everybody back here in the office together. And it's great. And I do think that we all kind of sense an energy. I think we all kind of see that there are, as we start to see some mask mandates lifted in different parts of the state, as I think we start to see things moving in the right direction, this really is cause for celebration. Like every other workplace, and I think we often talk about ourselves as a food bank, but as we're sitting here talking about this great donation from Bank of America, we have to remember we are also an employer here in the state of Connecticut. We have a great staff of about 120 employees. We have about 6,000 volunteers. We have 3 different offices, 3 different warehouses that we operate out of in Bridgeport, Bloomfield, and then here in Wallingford. So we understand just how difficult it is as an employer to try to keep your own workforce safe and then to keep the community as a whole safe, which is why this was such an amazing out-of-the-box concept that Bank of America came up with. Al Marino had sent me an email or a text maybe back in the middle of December saying that Bank of America nationally had said that they were going to donate $100 for every one of their employees who gets boosted to a local food bank. And we thought, oh, this is great. This is nice. You know, Bank of America is always there for us. They do a lot of stuff for us. Any of you who have been to Turkey Tuesday in downtown Hartford are aware of there's no turkey costumes here today, Joe. Of the great things that Bank of America has done for us over the years. So it's nice. Oh, great. You know, maybe, you know, get, you know, a couple $1,000s, and that's terrific. And when Joe and Bill called me up to tell me that, you know, Bank of America is that more than 1,800 of their employees got boosted here in Connecticut, and that Bank of America nationally is donating $185,000 to us. Those numbers blew me away. So to Joe and to Bill, I say, first of all, thank you for the donation. We very much appreciate that. But also, thank you for keeping not only your employees, but the rest of Connecticut safe. This was a great initiative by Bank of America, and we're so happy to be a part of it here today. On behalf of Bank of America, I'm going to introduce Joe Gianni. Many of you know Joe. Joe is the market president for Hartford. He is also a very proud member of the board of directors here at Connecticut Foodshare. He serves on our executive committee and was one of the driving forces behind the merger of these two entities more than a year ago. And we're just so honored to have him as a part of our organization. So, Joe, take it away.
So first off, I'd like to thank the staff of Foodshare for being here. Many of you, it's your first day back, and I'm just humbled that you came for this event. It means a lot to me. And secondly, thanks, Governor, for taking the time out of your day to be with us. You know, earlier this year, Bank of America commenced an employee booster initiative to support our teammates in their health and safety by addressing one of the most critical needs, as Jason said, and that is food insecurity. We announced that for each U.S. employee who received the COVID-19 booster, and notified the bank that they received the booster, that by the end of January, Bank of America would direct a $100 donation to a food bank or an organization of hunger relief within their market. So nationally, through this program, Bank of America provided $10.6 million in funding for food banks across the communities it serves. The most important thing locally was I was able to call my great partner and colleague, Bill Tommins, and I said, you know, since we did this merger, Connecticut Foodshare is the right organization for both of us to contribute, and Bill heartily agreed, and that means a check for $185,000 for Connecticut Foodshare. So, as I said, we're both proud, humbled. It's great to have partners, and I'll turn it over to the Governor. Thank you, Governor.
All right. Well, right back at you, Joe. It's great to have partners. To you and Bill and Bank of America, thank you for being thoughtful and creative about how you're doing this and giving your employees, hopefully they're going to do the right thing anyway and get boosted, but you know, this added incentive I think makes a difference. I hope it sends a signal to other businesses around the state to do the right thing. And you certainly did the right thing by helping out Jason, this team right here, and the Foodshare people. Every day you've stepped up. Every day you've made a difference. We needed you more over the last couple of years than ever before, and you were right there. And Jason was just reminding me, I know there's a sense that, oh boy, we've been through this for a couple of years. Enough is enough. We're done. Put up the mission accomplished banner in the aircraft carrier. This is it. And COVID has something to say about that. And we are in the best position this state has been in an awful long time. We're in the best position because you've all done the right things. You've done the right things when it comes to masks and vaccinations and boosters. And we're getting there. But it's also, this is a reminder to continue to do the right thing, and that's how we keep everybody safe. I see everybody here just back, you know, wearing the mask, everybody boosted. A little more boosted than they are at Bank of America, I was told, Joe. Just a little bit. I'm not competitive, but I just wanted to give a little edge. We're not done. They're just getting started. And reminding me that there's still that many people who are food insecure, and the you know, hundreds of thousands of people in need. And I want to thank the legislature who last week, they said it could have said, we don't need this emergency declaration. Who cares about the SNAP benefits that help support hundreds of thousands of people who are food insecure? They stood up and they did the right thing, and that allows us to get through this a little bit longer. I'll tell you, if our infection rate is down a lot from where we were remember 6 weeks ago, everybody lined up for 5 hours at a time. I want my rapid test. I need it tomorrow if I don't. But, you know, we're in a very different place right now. We've got the mask. We have the rapid test, a lot less demand. But thank you for keeping your eye on the ball. Thank you for making sure that people stay safe a little bit longer. And thank you in particular for Foodshare and reminding us that these folks still in need. You're a life share for each of them. You're distributing. You guys are moving everything. You're doing the heavy lifting over here, you guys. Thank you for what you're doing. Appreciate it. All right, you guys.
Thank you, Governor. And I just want to say, Governor, I know we were mentioning it a little bit over there before, but thank you and your administration for all the support of Connecticut Foodshare over the last 2 years. Yourself, Commissioner Hurlburt, Commissioner Gifford, Michelle Gilman, Josh Jabal, Paul Mounds, and your whole team. they have been a pleasure for us to work with. And these have been extraordinary times, but they've all done a tremendous job. So thank you very much. Questions? Anybody have any questions for any of us? No? Okay. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.